Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 126 and today I want to start things off by mentioning three different things. Number one, I have literally just got back from the dentist. I had my proper crown put on and I am feeling a little bit numb in the mouth department. So if my voice sounds a little bit strange, then that is probably the reason. Number two is that I released a mini film on the vlogging channel just yesterday and I am absolutely blown away by how well it's turned out. In fact, I would say it is the first vlog that I've ever released that lives up to my own expectations of what I can create. Basically, I'm really hard on myself. I'm a massive perfectionist, and as I say, I'm super hard on myself when it comes to creation of videos. But this is the first video that I actually watched back and went, yes, that is where I want to be when it comes to video creation. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would highly suggest checking it out. Link down in the description and also on the screen. And finally, I want to make a new area on the Hermitcraft server. Obviously, we have this area, we have this area, we have the drone area, we have the Batcave area. We've got loads of different areas. I want another one. I was thinking maybe one in this spot right here, sort of create like a underwater, underground base type thing down there. But I'm not 100% certain. Would love your feedback, so let me know down in the comment section. So, yeah, I think that just about rounds everything up. Let's crack on with today's Hermitcraft episode. Project number one of today's episode is to revive Mumbo Sequester-Lot bot. Now, this guy right here, I've been a little bit sour with him over the past couple months because, as you know, he got struck by lightning, which blew up my TNT, which blew up my 32 diamonds, which is probably the most unlucky sentence I've ever heard in a Minecraft series. But unfortunately, that's just the way these things go occasionally. But he's going to be revived, he's going to be back happy, and we're going to try our best to keep him alive. Right, the next thing that I want to do is I want to head over to the cow farm. And unfortunately, we're going to kill a few of these guys because there are just way too many of them. I mean, we have got loads of them. People on the server are complaining that we're creating a little bit of lag, so I feel like that's definitely necessary because otherwise we could totally kill the server. Right, all those guys are dead. Now it is time to actually kill off the cows that are down here, and by the look of things, got a little bit of a design flaw here in that I can't seem to kill them. Oh, there we go. Right. Come on! I just can't do it. Right. Finally, those guys are all dead, and we are seeing lots of leather dropping down into the system. Yes! Leather is like the biggest pain in the backside thing for me to get, so to see this much rolling in, that is perfect. That means that we can make plenty of item frames, we can make plenty of leather armor if we ever need it, and also we have some lovely steak that we can take with us because, let's face it, chicken is pretty terrible. Steak is definitely the way forward. Next up on the to-do list is to head over to the deathstar, not because we are going to be working on this thing, but because I hope, yes, there it is, my redstone shulker box has been left over there. So let's quickly pick this thing up, and we can hop back off the edge because we have got a fairly large redstone project that I really want to work on. As you guys know, we've got the cow farm, but right now there is no way to get wheat in the cow farm. So obviously I could build like a mini wheat farm in there, or I could just make it so that the drops from my wheat farm go straight into the cow farm. But then I thought to myself, wouldn't it be really cool if I had like a wheat request system? Basically a system in which I could hit a button and then I would get exactly one stack of wheat, or I could flick a lever and then it would give me wheat until I didn't want it anymore. I think that sounds pretty cool to me, so that is what we are going to try our best to design in today's episode of Hermitcraft. So firstly, the button request system, we need to design something that allows 64 items, exactly 64 items, to be taken out through a hopper. So inside this chest, we have got a bunch of iron. Just imagine that this is my wheat chest in my storage system. When we hit this button over here, we should see that 64 of those items will make it into this chest. I haven't tested this yet. So it's just finished. Here comes the moment of truth. No! 62! We were so close. Right, by the sounds of things, we need one extra item. That seems strange. And now we have 65. Oh. Alright, finally we got there in the end, and now we have ourselves a 64 item hopper. So when we hit this button over here, exactly 64 items will be pulled from the storage system. They'll drop down through the hoppers, then into some form of water stream, up into an item elevator, be transported across, and then placed in a chest in the cow farm. It sounds sort of simple. I can imagine it's going to be a little bit more tricky than that though. It seems like ages since I've been over here and completely deafened everyone watching my videos, so I hope that you enjoyed this little sound clip of the Ender in full working order. I needed to get my pickaxe back to health because it was running extremely low, and we've got a whole ton of mining to do. So my plan of action when it comes to actually mining out this thing is I'm going to go a couple blocks across here, and then I'm going to mine out a spiral going downwards around a 3x3 area. So this 3x3 area right here, and then I guess we'll go a couple more blocks along and then begin going off in this direction. And that is because obviously the redstone signal needs to travel down towards the bottom chests, which are right the way down near bedrock, all the way off in that direction. But also we need to send the items up somewhere, and that will be using one of those item elevators. And I thought it would be smart to actually wrap the redstone around these blocks so that we can easily see the item elevator, and hopefully we don't have to replace all of the blocks going up through the middle. That is the plan. That is the goal. Let's see how well this goes. Right, so all of that is done. We have got a 2x1 tunnel running all the way down to where the hoppers are underneath the chests. It took quite some time to be able to find those things, and the tunnel sort of snakes all over the place. But it should be absolutely perfect for the redstone line. So when we hit that button, that will be sent down, around, all the way around, and then into that hopper to release all of those items. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have got some very good news for you guys. I have done all of the redstone that hooks up our button into the hopper down at the bottom there. It took a long time, it took a lot of redstone wiring, and also a lot of fiddling about, because I think I had to change up some of the circuitry and everything like that. But the good news is that it is now all done. So let's give this thing a tester. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button right here, and then we're going to have to hoon it over to where that hopper is. And we should see the items being taken down into the hopper so that we can see if it actually gives us a full stack. So here goes. Alright, let's drop down there, cover that up so that our villagers don't get eaten by zombies. God, this is like a speed run. Right, let's drop down to the bottom. And I reckon we will have definitely beaten the items by now. Oh! No! We got there just in time. Oh, well that was awesome in the fact that we got there at 60s. We only had 4 items to go. But no. I guess I've got to change up. Oh, I even know what's caused it. I didn't place this block right here. If I had, that whole thing would have worked. Ah. Oh. Well, at least we know that it's now up and running. And this, my friends, is why you don't place redstone lines on gravel. Not my finest moment either. Oh, I'm total spoon all the time. What the heck just happened? I think a creeper just blew up. But down there. Oh, well. I'll just keep going. This thing was built, and then it turns out I actually built it in the wrong place. So it was chucking out all of its items onto the redstone line. So we need the dropper on that block right there. That should put it slap bang in the center, and now it should be fully functional. Right, so in theory, all I have to do now is I have to run a hopper line into the center of this column right here. So that is one of the blocks, so I guess we should just run it in like this. That should be the central block. It should be. In theory, that right there is the central block, and that is where all of the items are going to be popping up. So let's quickly just place in the blocks surrounding it. Make sure that there's nowhere for those items to go. And now I guess it is very much time for the moment of truth, and I am so nervous for this one. So we've got all the hoppers, we've got all this, that and the other. Right, well, I guess there's no time like the present. Let's hit this button. and wait. Now, we're going to have quite a bit of waiting to do here, because obviously the redstone signal needs to be sent down to the bottom, and then all of the droppers need to kick into action. It needs to be transported through all of the hoppers. So I guess we have to wait and see if this thing is actually functioning. Oh god. I found the culprit. Right, test number 2. So, I pressed the button a little while ago now. We should be beginning to see items coming up through the item elevator. However, there is no evidence of them at this point in time. Oh, it was a little while ago. Oh! Oh! Yes! Come on! This is super promising. They're still coming up. We've got 32 so far, half a stack. They're still flowing in. Right, here comes the second most important part, which is the complete stack. It looks like they've stopped. For goodness sake. That one bit of wheat. Why couldn't you just stay behind? Right, well I guess I should fix that up. Seriously, how does this keep happening? The block's not there. What on earth is going on? Now this one here should be the one. 50. 14 to go, come on. Come on. Yes. What a win. Alright, so then I just grab that. And then I can place it anywhere in my inventory. We don't really need that lapis, so let's just chuck that out. And then we walk through, we hit the button out the back here to put these guys into breeding mode. And then we have ourselves an awesome cow breeder that produces tons upon tons of leather and also steak. You can see the babies are dropping down into the system right there. They also get launched up by the slime block at the back there that seems to have stopped. Yep, that is definitely stopped. I'm guessing what's happened is that the items inside the hopper timer have duplicated. I love Minecraft. I love it. It's the best. So somehow there was 47 andesites in this thing. I don't know if this is just me being an idiot and by accident dropping like full stacks of items into my hopper timers, but it definitely feels like something is up. To hopefully combat the duplication of items, I've added in this toggle right here, which actually switches off the hopper timer, which stops our sticky piston from extending, which also helps out the lag situation. So I suppose that's a pretty good thing to add in. But I do have a tiny bit more cow breeding to do. But that little situation right there has also reminded me of another problem that we have on the server, which is a fairly similar system breaking up in the drone. So I think we should probably try fixing that. So the original item elevators that we used with the sticky piston and the slime blocks that just fired the items upwards, it was a really cool design. I really liked it, but it was built in a time period of Minecraft that I like to call the no item elevators time period. Basically, the fence post elevator where you run the items into the side of the fence post and they travel out through glass had been broken. But we didn't have this new system in place just yet, which basically meant that we didn't have any item elevators whatsoever, apart from drop elevators, which just really aren't particularly reliable, especially on servers. So I decided to design that system, but unfortunately, apparently even redstone clocks aren't reliable on servers. So we are now constructing this thing right here, which is just your traditional item elevator that was made possible in Minecraft 1.11, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Right, so the new system is now in place. Our mob spawner has literally just flushed all of the mobs down. That's fantastic. So we should see, yes. Look at that. Now that item right there that's sort of going crazy in that block, do not worry, that's been there since I was building it. I think I managed to get it stuck inside the block right there. But other than that, this seems to be working really, really nicely. Even with a lot of the blocks missing. Does it not need the corner blocks? And with this block, we should have completed the system, and we should see these ones making their way up into the water stream as well. So, from this point forth, we should no longer have any issues with our item elevators in the mob farm. Honestly, if we do, I'm just going to set fire to the whole thing. I'm going to set fire to the whole thing. I'm going to place TNT all over it and just blow it all up. But anyway, now that all of those redstone projects are done, I think Xisuma wanted to have a game in the Death Star. Alright, so I am over here with Mr. Xisuma, and he is about to have his first session in the Death Star. Or at least I believe your first session. Is it your first session?
It is. It is. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been watching videos of other people playing here. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just, it's one of those things. Skill doesn't really come into it, unfortunately. I know you're pretty good at the PvP stuff, and I'm pretty terrible, but it's one of those things. Sometimes you just get really, really lucky. So that's one thing to watch out for. But also, it just gets manic. Okay, just expect it to be like a blurry mess for the entire time, then occasionally a kill.
Yeah, I watched you guys fight. It does feel like you need a warning on screen that things are about to get a little bit crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've also been watching and wondering if I can figure out a strategy, a way to kill people. So I've got some ideas of my own, but I really don't know if they're going to work or not.
All right, well,
so
I'm excited
what is
to
the
see
deal
them,
here?
if you can come up with like a way to easily win this game, then you'll have to tell. Oh, there's a hole there.
There's a hole into some redstone.
Yeah, I had to fix some things up. The first time me and Iskal played this, it was absolutely hilarious. We were trying to get geared up, and I told him to hit the button, expecting everything to work perfectly. Then I think, well, 2 of these are for fireworks and arrows, and they're like multiple item dispensers. And his one only dispensed 1 of each item. So then he moved on to the next one and only gave him half of the items. And then he moved on to the next one, and I think only 1 of the dispensers worked. So
it's all been fixed now, though, right?
Yeah, I believe so. It should all be working fine. So if you just dump all of like your diamond armor and everything like that into one of these chests, and make sure that you don't have any fireworks or anything like that on you. You can get rid of, in fact, all your tools and everything like that. And then, in theory,
everything's gone in there.
Crossed, just hit the button, and you should be given everything.
Okay. That's looking good. I've received a bow, a sword, arrows, and firework rockets.
Okay, by the look of things, I didn't have a bow and a sword in mine. I think somebody, probably me, has walked off with them, because I tend to be that guy. Alright, okay.
Fair enough.
So
I'll remember to put these back, don't you worry.
Alright, wicked. So you should have 1 flame bow, 1 fire aspect sword, and you should have 31 of both firework rockets and arrows.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got.
Excellent. Alright, okay. Now, do you know the rules?
Not really. I'm one of those people that watches something and it sort of goes a little bit in one ear and out the other. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
So you're gonna have to explain it to. I'll make sure I'm paying attention when you explain.
All right. Okay. Okay. So the rules are really, really simple. All you have to do is get inside the Death Star, and then one of us will hit the button that will launch us both up at exactly the same time. And the simple rule is that you have to set the other person on fire using either the sword or the bow. And you're not allowed outside the circle. That's basically it. If you do go outside the circle, then it's not really a big deal. You can just come back in. As long as you're not like purposefully flying outside the circle, then we're all good.
Got ya. Yeah.
So that's
all right. Okay. That sounds reasonable. Right. I saw Rendog had some trouble with this.
yeah.
Okay, that was nice and easy.
All right. Okay, do you want to pop onto the slime block? Right, you're on this one here. We are playing in the dark, which could be a tiny bit more tricky.
Yeah, it probably will be. So when you press that button there, I've got to tap spacebar and then right-click my rocket, right?
Yep, that's the one. So you'll get launched up into the cobweb. That will hold you up there, and then just launch away. And also, actually, some new things that I've added. So there's cobwebs. You can see all of those. Those have been in there. But also, can you see the lava around the edges?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not a fan of that. I was looking at it and thinking, although it's dangerous, there's only like 1 block of it. You'd have to be quite silly to fly into it.
But
go on.
We have tripwires, right, which run into this central block here. So you're going to have to dodge that central block. But behind that lava, we've got dispensers with fire arrows. Now, you could get really unlucky, okay? But if you hit the tripwire, it will fire out a fire arrow. Now, you can use that tactically. If I'm chasing behind you, then it could potentially catch me. Or you could end up shooting yourself. Honestly, I haven't played with them yet. So it'll be interesting to see if they come into play.
All right, and the win condition here is setting someone on fire, isn't it?
Yep, it's setting on
it's
someone
like a
on fire,
visual
nothing
thing.
else. And if you shoot yourself, don't worry about it. Just continue playing.
All right. Okay, that's an interesting rule. All right then, I'm good to go.
All right. Okay. 3.
I was just thinking I could shoot you when you're in the cobweb. Just
No,
first thing
don't
I
do
do.
that.
I
Gentleman's
won't do
rule.
that. Gentleman's rule. Got it.
All right.
All right. I'll let you press the button.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. I'm off. Are you off?
I'm not off. Something went wrong. I'll tell you what. I'll boost myself. I'll try again.
Oh my word! I actually hit.
No.
I've actually hit the tripwires. The tripwires are actually firing out arrows.
Why can't I fly? I ain't got. I took my elytra off, Mumbo. I took my elytra off. Jeez, what a fool. Oh.
All right. We'll start again.
The one thing you need to play this damn game is an elytra.
All right. Okay.
Right. I believe I'm ready now. Have I remembered my brain?
Alright, okay, let's do this again. Just completely scratch all of that. We'll forget all of that ever happened.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm playing F5. Do you play in F5?
You could do if you want to.
I feel like it would help, so I'm going to give it a try.
Alright, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I can't get out now.
What's going on? I was inside my own head then.
What has happened to this game? All right, I'm off.
What is going on? I'm gonna have to do right one more time. Come on, professional Minecrafter. Yes, I'm up and away.
All right, you're finally off.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got.
Oh my word! All right, I can't even find you at this point in time. Where have you gone? Oh, you're coming in.
I'm stalking you, Mumbo. Okay. Oh, I just remembered something. I was watching a video and I was thinking I need to do something clever. Can I do it without going outside of the arena? I can. Okay. Yeah, that works.
No, I was basically on you. Oh my word! These tripwires, these are pretty cool actually. The shooting of the arrows. I know it hasn't hit any of us yet.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that. I've been trying to catch you up. It's really difficult to track another player.
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing. Ooh. Especially if you both start going the other way. Oh, I'm right behind you. Oh, you're in the cobweb. Oh my word, that was close.
I just did a barrel roll. Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
That was
you got so lucky then.
Oh no! Oh,
where are you?
Wait, what? Oh.
What did you just do?
Oh, I don't know. I hit a wall, and then I didn't think to deploy my wings.
All right, where did you land?
I landed just outside. Like it will be literally just outside. It won't.
That's so funny. You are the first person ever to do that. So
yeah, I'm the first person to die by falling out of the arena. GG.
You're the first person. So you're the first person to die from falling out the arena. You're the first person to try and play without the elytra.
Oh, it's not going well for me today, is it?
No. Right, okay. What I think I might have to do is I'm going to have to sleep through the night because this place is really deadly. I'm looking for your stuff. Where did you actually land? Okay, so round number 2. We've got the daylight now, which is going to be handy.
Yep, I got my brain smarts, so I decided I'm not going to die again like that.
All right, fingers crossed you don't. So do I win that one, or are we just going to call that a draw? We're going to forget about that one.
It's your game, man. You decide what someone falling out of the arena and dying means. I think it means they lose, to be honest.
I think that might mean that you've lost. So yeah, it's 1-0 to me at this point in time. So should we do another one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, 3.
I would say best of 3, but I've got a feeling I'm going to get creamed.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, well, I managed to make it. We seem to have connectivity issues once.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably ping. I have a lot of trouble with this. Right. Okay.
All right, there we go. We are finally up in the air. Oh my word! You got so lucky then. I thought I'd won.
Oh, spam clicking. That you can do that in this because of fire aspect. You got caught. Oh no. Fly.
What have you done? I'm stuck. Oh,
wait, no! Stuck where?
Oh, I keep getting stuck in the cobwebs, and I've just hit the wall.
I just hit the wall as well. Oh my goodness me! You've created the most manic game ever seen.
I know, it's insane, isn't it? Oh no! You're so lucky!
Go on!
We're both on the floor.
What's that mean? Oh, I'm gonna eat a carrot.
Let's relaunch. Let's relaunch.
Relaunch. Okay. So it's like half time now.
Yeah,
You go, I
yeah.
need to eat a carrot.
Lots of things are happening in this game that haven't happened in any of the other ones. All right, ready
here
to
we
go? Come on,
Yay!
yes. Okay, we both got off the
without a
ground that
hitch.
time. Oh, what a shot! That was amazing!
I was about to say that. Oh, my strategy there probably wasn't so great. So you won that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to make it best of 3? See if at least I can get like a, what do you call it, a consolation goal?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Consolation point.
Honestly, though,
So
you're
my
going to have to watch
strategy,
back
by
the
the way,
video footage there,
is-
because that was probably my best ever shot.
Yeah, it was probably a very good shot. My strategy has been to. Oh, I'm going to need some more firework rockets.
Oh yeah,
To
same.
try and like shoot up to the top and then drop down without the boost of the rocket, because the boost of the rocket makes you move very fast.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking you'd have more control over seeing another player and then trying to like drop on top of them or something like that.
That's a smart idea. Yeah,
Well,
I
you
mean,
say that, but as you saw right then, I lost the boost of my rocket. I was moving very slow, and then I was just like an easy shot.
that's the thing. What you
So-
want to avoid is that, see, sometimes I fly past you, as in I fly from the top and go past you, and then I look up to try and shoot you, and that basically makes you stop in midair, and that's when
Yeah.
you could come along and potentially kill me really easily. But
I'm going to try this with the bow this time, I think.
all right.
Yeah, because I've been using the sword as my main weapon.
All right, yeah. Honestly, the bow is like 10 times better.
Okay,
All right,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, and go. Did you
And
get
I'm
off?
Yep.
Oh, we're both in the air. You just flown past me. Oh, that was
we're
so
gonna try
close
this back.
again. Right, there is no chance hitting you when you've got the when you have the rocket boost on. I don't think I actually have really a chance in hitting you with the boat. I'm taking your technique.
As you say, oh
No! Oh gosh! That was so close.
That was so close. It's kind of hard to swap between the boost and.
Where are you? Oh no! I've just hit the floor. All right, I'm gonna.
It's kind of hard to swap between the boost and the bow and know what's best to do.
Yeah.
This
All right.
must be really cool to watch from like an observer's perspective.
Yeah,
as well.
when we were playing in teams the other day, it was really cool. If you died, you could watch like the fight going on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, that was even
that
closer.
looks so close. Oh my goodness me. Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
And it killed you! Oh my goodness me!
Wow!
Amazing. I guess I didn't like try and do like a little shot. I pulled it back all the way.
Yeah,
so it
you
kinda
critical hitted me.
makes... Nice. I got my
Oh.
consolation goal, Mumbo.
Yeah, that was like an
Close.
epic concert. So both of us have died at least once. Look, my sword's
Yes.
still in the cobweb. It's gradually
Come
coming
down here.
Have you
Oh.
got the other stuff? Have you?
Yeah. I got your things. Here you go.
All right, sweet. But that was a monstrous kill.
That was
Wow.
awesome, man. Should we go for one more?
I feel like we should. Maybe we shouldn't count yours. I'm not going to count your death as a loss, to be honest with you. I feel like that's a little bit unfair on me.
That's very generous of you. So this would be the decider, would
Yeah.
it now?
It is currently
Oh,
1-all.
okay.
So I have got. I don't have any firework rockets.
Aha. I could give you half of these.
All right. So we're playing. Okay, yeah, 23. That should be okay. So I've got 23 of both things. All right.
I got 22 and 23. Yeah, it sounds pretty even, right?
Yep. All right. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm off. Woohoo.
I just about got off then. I've ended up on the outside of the circle.
Oh, I see you.
Whoa.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. This is.
Oh.
Oh. You have to make.
I'm stuck in the cobweb. Get me out.
You have to make some really quick decisions here.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, you got
Yes!
me. Well done. Well done.
Oh, that was awesome. I saw you coming in towards me there. I literally
Dude, that-
turned around, saw you, and then just
That felt like a Western duel.
Yeah.
You just slowed down. I just slowed down. We were both aiming at each other, and you got the shot off first. Excellent.
wow. Well, thank you ever so much for joining me on this one. This was by far one of the most interesting Death Star games I think I've had.
I think all the games you'll have here will be interesting.
Well,
This
yeah,
is an
absolutely.
awesome project, man. Thank you for inviting me along. I've
No
thoroughly
problem.
enjoyed it, and I'm heavily inspired at the moment. So,
All right. Well, we'll have to have a massive game with all of the hermits. That's something that we need to
yes,
do.
absolutely.
So we have it, guys. That is everything completed for today's episode. That was a ton of fun playing with Xisuma. I hope that you enjoyed this one. We managed to get a whole bunch of stuff done. But also, I have got some fairly big projects lined up in the future. So you guys can look forward to those ones. But unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.